Hi, so Charlie giving you Friday's live trading, and hopefully we can get a trade off here this morning. It's been a bit quiet overnight across the markets. It looks like the pound and the euro very quiet at the moment. It's just after 8 o'clock, and so I'm actually coming out to some of the yum pairs, some of the yen pairs, and I'm just having a look at the euro yen here. So there might be a little long trade on just to see if I can get a run to its hourly 50. We've got some positive momentum in the background. I'm just going to have a look at the charts a little bit more, and I'll press pause and come back to this. Okay, so I've had a look at the charts. The only problem I've got here this morning is that Telecharts is struggling with live feed, so that's no good. So I've got no live feed. I have to shut it down, reopen it, and then it refreshes the chart. But so I've got no live feed here. I will periodically bring across my e-signal charts, but obviously I have those across another 3 screens above all of these 3 screens. I have 6 screens in total. So I need to see all of that information, and I can't see it all if I'm just projecting on one tiny little screen here. So a little bit stuck, but what I'm looking for, essentially, this is roughly where we are at the moment. Yep. And so what I'm looking for is a little bit of a bit of a pullback, maybe back to the lower white line again. Oh look, it's all of a sudden, maybe the feed started again. Maybe a bit slow though. Anyway, we'll see. Oh no, it's still moving up at the moment, I see. So we're up at 56 now. So okay, it looks like maybe Telecharts is catching up. But anyway, so if I can get a long in, we've got a daily pivot up at 66, just off the top of the screen. So if I can get a little bit of a dip, then I'll buy into that. So I'll press pause for now and see where we go. Okay, so I'm going to look to build this, and so if I get 1 unit in here, and I'll build it over. If we move down a little bit more, then I can build it. I'm expecting potential for this to chop around, maybe for a few hours. Sometimes you can get a gauge to when a market might just be chopping around, but just in case it doesn't, that's why I put 1 unit in, just in case it goes up. So at least we get something out of the move. But if it does just chop around for several hours, then I can then build the position. So we'll see, because it is against an hourly 21, but it's already had a reaction. We've got positive momentum in the background, so I'm going to see if in fact we can actually it will ultimately come up, and I think that's probably what will happen at some point today. It will ultimately get up there. So I've got that 1 unit in. Let's see if we can get a couple more in. I'll press pause for now. Okay, I'm going to start edging in now, so I'll get another one in. So we popped up a little bit earlier on, just around 8 o'clock. It's now, 8:45. So I'm just edging in a little bit more. I think we might want to come back down to this 5-minute 50, but I've just put one more unit in, so we're 2 units now. And so we're looking to get 1 or 2 more in if we do come down to this 5-minute 50. So we'll see if we get a little golden cross there on the 5-minute chart at some point. Press pause. Okay, so it's looking like we're going to come down to that 50 I was looking for, so I'll get those final 2 units in, just to see if we get there. Hopefully we do, and then I can go down the gym. So I've just been waiting, getting ready and watering the pots and doing various things whilst waiting for this to set up to get those final entries in, and then we'll just have to see. Like I said, I was expecting it to chop around, and so I haven't got that in yet. I'm looking at my e-signal charts off screen, and they've still not hit the 50 yet, and it hasn't quite hit here yet either. So we'll see if I can still get an entry off in a second, and I get those final 2 entries off, and then I can pop out, and we'll see what happens while I'm out and see if it actually pops up. But like I said, I was expecting it to chop around for maybe a few hours, and but that's what I'm looking for, to chop around and then to push up at some point later. So we'll see what happens there. So I'm just waiting to get this final one off, but as I've just come on to sound, it's not quite got down to that 50, and so now I'm just waiting. So I'll just press pause. Okay, I'm running short on time, so I can put a limit order in actually for a slightly lower price down about here, because I really need to go out and I haven't got time to sit here waiting for this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a limit order in, and then we'll come back to this later on. So I shall see you later. Okay, just back. We've had a bit of a flush down now, several hours later, but what I've been watching is this 4-hour the 4-hour bands, and all we've done is flush down to those 4-hour bands. So if we come into these bands now on the 5-minute chart, then I'll look to buy buy some more, and then I can put my stop down the low, and then we're done. So I'll press pause and see if that happens. Okay, it's closed inside the band, so I'm looking just to take so long to get this in, get this couple of entries in, and that's me done. Now we'll just see what happens. It's got to come all the way up basically, so we'll see what happens here. Stops just below the lows here. Resume the thing. Okay, so I've been sat through this trades all morning, as you know, and so it's finally coming up for me. I did get stopped out a bit about here. I think it was down here. I got stopped out, but I had to go back in as we came down here, as we came back into the band. Sorry, got stopped out on part of my position because one of my stops was at 39, and the others were at 36. The 36 ones just made it. So, but anyway, I'll show you the trades in a second, and it's running okay. So we'll see if it is finally going to get up to that daily pivot. Right, I'll press pause for now. Right, we've just hit 65, so I better start taking my positions. I'm doing it off screen because I need to do this fairly quickly. So I'm just closing those positions out because we have hit 65. I think we've hit the pivot. Oh no, we haven't. God, yeah. So I'm doing my recording. I'm trying to monitor the things. I saw 65 hit on my brokerage, but actually on the chart, it's not quite hit that pivot yet. So I'll leave a couple of positions in, but the trade overall is running okay. I'll show you the account in a minute. The reason I'm not allowed to show you the account today is because I'm in other swing positions, so I'll have to take a screenshot of it. So just bear with me. Take a screenshot of that account, and we're just hitting the pivot now, so now I can close those positions. Right, okay, so I'll just press pause. I'll take a screenshot of the trades, and then I'll bring them across. Right, okay, so I've just taken that screenshot. So I haven't even figured out how much I've made yet, but it's looking all right. So it's this lot, and then these were the losses. So it's I don't know, whatever that works out to today. So I'll figure it out in a minute. So what's that? Call that 300. Call that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. So probably about, plus the extra bits on there. So probably about £450 or something like that today. Right. Okay, let's close that. Right, that's a wrap for this video update. That took all day for this dollar yen to get to that level, that daily pivot. It's done it. It's just hit it at 66. And I've sat through that. Had to sit through it all day to get to there. But it's the power of the momentum, and momentum keeping me most of the time on the right side of the market, even when sometimes it looks like it's dipping against you. Right, I shall leave that with you, back with normal market commentary on Monday.